Mike and this is Felipe. We are here at Rockwest Composites because Felipe is one of our star co-workers and he's got a project he wants us to work on. Felipe, what do you want to do to your truck? How can we help you out?
Well, I was thinking to get something around this area, like a bed extender, because when I put my dirt bike, I would like to have my gear on the bed as well, because with my dirt bike on, this has to be open. So that would be nice to have more room to carry gear to spend the weekend on the mountain. When
you have your dirt bike back here, you don't want anything to slide out while you're hauling it.
That's right.
Excellent. Well, we have, obviously, we got great tubes and we got these products called CARBONNect connectors. So I think we can style you out with something pretty bomber.
Awesome.
All right. So obviously this is Felipe's sweet truck. What he's looking for is some sort of frame that'll fit the tailgate, so when he has his dirt bike in here, right, nothing will fall out while he's transporting.
Right.
So maybe a couple main support bars going across. The nice thing about this project, obviously we got a lot of connection points. We got this piece right here. We got this latch.
So we use our CARBONNect connector system to take our tubes and turn it into a cage.
Exactly.
With some braces and some connection points.
Perfect.
Should be pretty slick.
Yep. Well, let's go up to the lab and sketch something out.
Yeah.
So let's come up with some concepts. You want to maybe start by sketching out his truck and...
Yeah, we'll see how that works out. Basically, we have basic truck bed. That's where we can start. We also have a couple of connection points here and some hooks here that we can use maybe.
Yep, I think we'll go with that.
So then we can add some feature that comes out from here that sits on the tailgate.
Okay.
And it's a tube structure, and all it does is just keeps everything from flying out. We can have some cross members that come in here.
Okay.
That will also give it some
more structure,
so things don't fly out.
Okay.
Right. So that's the general concept right there, where we can see what a bed extender looks like, and it sits right on the tailgate and then attaches to the bed of the truck. From the back side, we'll start down here. We will have tubes that come straight down, and then we'll have our CARBONNect fitting. Looks kind of like that. We'll have another one down here. We also have these features coming this way.
These actually look pretty cool. Angled bars, angled brackets.
Yeah. So that's the top view, and then there will be some fittings here.
Right. So John, I think the design is solid. So we're going to use the CARBONNect 1.5 inch connector pieces.
Right.
And 1.5 inch tubes. Mm-hmm. So the next part is get the tubes and connectors and start building?
Right.
Awesome. All right, let's do it. Let's go get some stuff. Okay. Follow me, John. I'll show you where we got all the good stuff. All right. Wow, I didn't know there were so many SKUs here, John.
Lots and lots of parts.
How many parts do you think?
Over 2,000 different tubes.
Okay. Well, if I recall, we were going to use the 1.5 inch diameter tubes, which I think is right here? Oh yeah, these look about right to you?
It looks very right, yep.
Okay. So in order to cut these carbon tubes, what we want to do is use the wet saw. That's the easiest and cleanest way, right?
Right.
Okay.
So it's got grit on it, it cuts really clean, and it's got water to circulate, keeps it really cool.
Keeps it cool.
Keeps it cool.
All right, just like you. Okay, follow us in here. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Fancy seeing you here.
Look what I got.
Yes, the CARBONNect parts.
Yes.
All right. Do you think we got enough?
I think we have everything we need. We're going to need some pieces for the corners. So that'll be this cube piece here. The post that actually goes in the tube. Gets bolted onto there like that.
Okay. The drill jig?
This is a drill jig so that we can drill all of our holes in the right location.
Okay.
With ease, we'll just put it on there, pin it in place, and drill the holes. It's really fast, really simple.
These look like adjustable connectors?
Yeah. So this is the hinge point where we can actually cinch down the hinge so that these things can fold on itself and be stored easier.
Nice.
Open it up, cinch it down, tighten it up so it's got a nice lever on there.
I know we talked about putting some actual plate in.
Yeah, so this piece is for our 45-degree pole connectors.
Okay.
So this piece goes actually in the tube, inside, and then this goes on the outside of the tube, and then 4 screws hold it in place so that you have a nice rigid connection on the inside of the tube.
Okay.
And then the next piece that goes along with that is this piece. So this piece actually sits in here, and we can adjust that any angle we want to.
Nice.
Tighten it down, make it tight so it provides a nice joint. It's adjustable.
All right, so we have the tubes ready.
We can start drilling and mounting it.
Sounds good. All right, so what do we need to do to attach the CARBONNect to the tubes? And it looks like this is like a main block with an adapter.
Right.
Okay.
And we're going to do an L version today, so 2 adapters, 1 main block.
All right.
And it will connect 2 of these tubes together in an L shape.
So we're going to basically just build it out corner by corner.
Right. So the first thing we do is we have to assemble the block with the adapters. Pretty easy, just some machine screws. We line it up, and then I'll let you tighten those up.
We want to let everyone know the reason why John is wearing gloves and I'm not is because my hands are cleaner. I actually wash them. So when you get these kits at home, they could have a little oil, so be warned. So we got the adapter on.
Yep, and what it'll look like is we'll have 1 tube here and the shorter tube there. Then we're going to drill 8 holes on each one of them, put some fittings on there, and that will be finished.
It's going to look nice.
Yeah.
Now, how do we line up the holes to make sure they fit?
Well, it's quite nice. The Pro Jig that we have here,
Yep.
it has the 8 holes with drill bushings already in it. And you notice these flat surfaces?
Yeah.
What's cool about that is we can set this in here, butt it up, take the other one, butt it up, set it on a flat surface, and now all of your holes line up.
Genius.
Yeah. Actually, what I want to do is put some tape on this first to protect it, and then when we take the tape off, it won't have any Mars on it.
What we should do as a joke, we should just grab a bunch of scrap tubes and like duct tape them together on the back of Felipe's truck. Yeah. Be like, all right, Felipe, we got a big reveal for you. And just make it look super janky. And be like, we tried our best, but it was just a tough design. Ran out of time.
And you have to make sure that you take it, line it up, butt it up against this piece. And you notice that this piece actually can be moved out of the way if you want to drill a hole farther in. So that's why this is here. Now make sure it's set on, yeah, you push them in, make sure that it's sitting on the flat surface, and make sure that these line up, of course, so your bushings are in the same place. Because I could theoretically put it like that, and then the bushings wouldn't be lined up.
Right. And bushings, you simply mean the holes you're going to drill through.
The drill bushings, yes. Then we'll just snug it up so it doesn't move on us. Ready?
No. We gotta tell people what we're doing at home.
Okay, we're drilling holes.
No, come on. Jeez, John. We got these set up. We've got just a little portable electric drill, the right size bit.
Yep.
Oh, what size bit?
7/30 seconds.
7/30 seconds. Okay, great. Now, I do know that carbon can get a little dusty, especially when you're drilling it.
Right.
Fine particles.
Fine particles.
Should we put on these things called masks, face masks?
We should.
I mean, I was introduced to these things last year. I was hoping I wasn't gonna have to put one back on.
We hate them, but
Okay.
because we love them.
Excellent. All right. And especially when you're drilling carbon fiber,
Right.
It's a really good idea to put on a mask.
Exactly.
That is super easy. All right. Woo. Okay.
So we'll take these off.
Okay.
You notice the dust.
Yeah.
You notice the tape here also. This tape will actually help keep the hole cleaner as it's drilled through. So as you peel it off, there'll be less carbon fragments and things like that. So
All right.
that's another reason to have the tape.
Okay.
So we've got that one. We just need to do this other short tube and then we can assemble.
All right, let's do that. So you got the holes drilled.
Right, so now we're going to take the tape off and then we'll assemble the corner on, put some screws in it, corner's done.
Perfect.
There's some little fragments here, you might watch yourself. The screws will cover those up, should be just fine.
Handful of button head screws. Okay.
Yep, we'll just take this, put it in, push it down on, line up the holes,
Yeah.
start putting in the button heads.
Simple. I do notice there's some fragments, some little carbon fibers. Do you kind of just screw right through there?
The button head will cover those up.
You're just gonna stare at me while I do this?
There's nothing else I can do.
Thanks. So I notice sometimes you got some carbon fibers hanging over.
The backside kind of
Yeah, so you can use the Allen wrench to kind of just scrape it out.
get the fibers out of the,
Break it a
off
little.
the threads.
Yeah.
So we have that done. Now we
Okay.
just have to repeat the process
All right.
until we're finished.
This is great. I'm surprised how sturdy it is.
Yeah, it really is sturdy.
Nice.
So we'll drill the other 2 holes and we'll get the other 3 corners on there.
Okay.
And this section will be done and then we can do the other half and then the front part.
All right, perfect.
So we'll continue on.
We did it.
It's done.
All right, finally.
Yeah.
It seems like a whole pandemic later.
It feels like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Do you want to see it?
I want to see it.
Okay, let's show.
I think they want to see it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So, pretty nice little compact unit. Undo the latches.
Okay.
Flip it around.
Da, 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 da.
Truck bed extender.
Oh, yeah. This is great. You lock right back in.
So we assembled everything, all the pieces.
Okay.
That went pretty smooth. It's a lot of work drilling all the holes, but it's still rewarding. The thing is really sturdy and tight, but one of the things we did, we put this plate on here. So we got these plates, water jet with our logo on it.
Okay.
And then we mounted them with some the CARBONNect hardware. We also mounted these latches onto it. These actually hook right onto the hooks on the truck bed.
That's a great
So
idea.
that holds it down on there, and then there'll need to be a latch here that holds it down in the front.
Okay.
That's about it.
And obviously, people are going to be able to find the component kit online.
Yeah. So this is just our CARBONNect system, the 1.5 inch system. We'll post a link in the YouTube video of what those components are and where to find them.
All right.
We got a little creative with some of the things, and it worked out really well.
It's not too heavy. Feels really sturdy. So
Very sturdy.
should we go see if it fits?
Yeah. We'll have to see if Felipe likes it or not.
Okay. I bet he will. So Felipe, we got something for you just in time for dirt biking season. Better late than never? Maybe. Anyways, we finished it for you, and I think you're gonna enjoy it.
These in place again.
Boom.
And that's it.
This is the first time that I've seen it, and it looks pretty cool.
Nice.
Awesome.